In this video, you'll learn how to check hotel reviews on Agoda so you can book with more confidence and avoid unpleasant surprises when you arrive. We'll go through the process step by step, and I'll point out what to pay attention to as you read through the reviews. First, open the Agoda website or app and search for the place you're planning to visit. At the top, you'll usually see a search bar where you can type in your destination, your travel dates, and how many guests will be staying. After you hit search, Agoda will show you a list of hotels and other properties that match your criteria. From here, take a moment to browse the list and select a hotel that catches your eye. You can click on the hotel name or picture to open its detailed page. This page is where you'll find everything you need to know about the property, including photos, room types, policies, and of course, reviews. Once you're on the hotels page, scroll down until you find the reviews section. This is usually located below the main photos and room options, so don't worry if you have to scroll a bit to get there. As you move down the page, you might pass sections like facilities, location information, or a description of the property. Keep going until you clearly see guest feedback and ratings. When you reach the reviews section, start by reading a few of the guest comments. These are written by people who have actually stayed at the hotel, so their experiences can give you a realistic sense of what to expect. Look for details that matter to you personally, such as cleanliness, staff friendliness, noise levels, or how accurate the photos were compared to the real room. If multiple guests mention the same issue, like slow check-in or poor Wi-Fi, that can be a sign it's a recurring problem. On the other hand, if many guests praise the same things, such as comfortable beds or a great location, that's a strong positive sign. As you read, try to look at reviews from different times, not just the most recent ones. This can help you see whether the hotel has improved over time or if certain issues have been around for a while. It can also be helpful to read both high-rated and low-rated reviews so you get a balanced picture. Next, pay attention to the ratings that guests leave. These are usually shown as numbers, often broken down into categories like cleanliness, location, facilities, and service. These category scores can highlight strengths and weaknesses that might not be obvious from the comments alone. For example, a hotel might have a high score for location but a lower score for cleanliness. That tells you it's convenient, but you may need to manage your expectations in other areas. Finally, check the hotel's overall score on Agoda. This is usually displayed near the top of the reviews section and is often shown as a number on a scale, such as out of 10. This overall rating is an average of all guest reviews, so it gives you a quick snapshot of how people generally feel about the property. A higher score with lots of reviews usually means a more consistent experience. A very high score with only a few reviews might still be good, but you may want to read those reviews carefully to be sure. By searching and selecting a hotel, scrolling down to the reviews section, reading guest comments and ratings, and checking the overall score, you'll be able to make a much more informed decision before you book on Agoda.